Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a great day. Whatever day it is that you're watching this, probably Wednesday. I just made myself a little coffee. I'm getting really into these little like instant sachets. They're like coconut milk based, but I do still love my black coffee. Anyway, I digress. Today is a beautiful day actually. I'm hoping to get up to the pool and expose myself to some vitamin D because I'm getting so pale. I'm going to a house inspection because we are house hunting, and I actually this morning I have my final exam quiz for a physiology course that I'm taking, and then like that's the end of the entire course, which is kind of exciting because I did not really enjoy it. You've probably heard me talk about it before, but basically I'm having to do these 3 prerequisite physiology courses for the medical school that I want to go to, and they're really specific. And as many of you know, like I lecture first year physiology courses at a different university, and like in my master's and even my PhD, like there's a pretty high level of physiology required to understand research, and I sort of applied for like special consideration, so I didn't have to do the prerequisites, and they said no, you have to do the first year undergraduate prerequisites. I did something similar obviously in my undergrad, but that was 7 years ago and it was at a different university. So anyway, I'm having to do it, and it's easy. Like I'm gonna get a high distinction, so that's fine, but it just takes up like a little bit of my time and I do have to pay for it, so that's kind of lame. But after today I'm gonna do the exam this morning. That'll be the first course finished, and then I start the second one, and then I start the third one early next year, just in time for me to apply to medical school next year for entry into 2024. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a sore arm. I'm so unfit. I am 4 weeks post-op on Monday. I have my post-op breast appointment then. Everything is going well. I'll insert a photo of my boobs in not a weird way, but I still have like a lot of numbness, but other than that, like I'm so happy with them, and I'm so glad I did it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this exam, wait for my hair to dry, and then we're gonna go and look for some houses. So I've just put some makeup on and put a little dress on. We're heading to the house inspection, and Leo is currently making lunch plans. Oh my god. I just gave like a huge spiel. Like I literally just talked for like 5 minutes and it wasn't recording. Anywho, I'll try to repeat myself. We are heading to a house inspection. It's like in the CBD area, 2 bed, 2 bath, 1 car. It's nice and modern. It looks really good from the photos. The asking price is $750. Do I think it's worth $750? I think it's probably worth about $700. So we're gonna go and have a look at that. We've got lunch plans. I just finished my little online exam that I told you guys about, and I just completely ran out of time. I didn't actually answer all the questions. I didn't even realize that I was running low on time, so that was a bit stressful. After I posted the apartment tour of where I live, everything in our apartment and living situation just like turned to garbage, and I don't regret posting it, but basically from like a design and architectural perspective, it is beautiful, immaculate. Like I don't think there is like a more beautiful apartment that exists as a whole. But basically since then, since about like 3 weeks ago when I posted it, we've had no hot water. The elevators are broken, the garage doors are broken, so like we couldn't get in or out, and so like had to get Ubers to work. They refused to reimburse us for the Ubers, even though obviously it's their fault. There's 1 skip bin, like 1 large bin for like 800 residents, and where we previously lived there was like 12 skip bins for like 200 residents. They just like really like cutting corners. They don't want to spend the more money, and they like, yeah, it's just a lot, and it's a bit stressful because every single week, every couple of days, like it's something new. Like the magnesium pools are broken, the sauna is broken, like all the things that we pay such high prices for, like premium in Body Corp and everything, like they're always faulty, and they're just like really apathetic, and they are kind of lazy, and they don't really care. For example, I was locked in my apartment on 3 occasions because our front door is faulty. Like Leo actually had to break the lock off in the end because no one could get in, no one could get out of our apartment. So I was like literally trapped inside, and like huge fire hazard obviously, and like what if I was pregnant going into labor? Anyway, so like called after hours security, called management, did everything I was supposed to do, and I was told by them verbatim, you need to understand that like this doesn't really just get solved overnight. I'm like, according to the RTA, this is like a top priority issue. Anyway, long story short, everything is constantly broken. It's a beautiful building, but it's just not worth it for us anymore. And the rental market's going crazy, so we can get like I think our apartment's going for like $1,000 a week in rent. So we are looking for somewhere else, maybe like 1 or 2 investment properties to look at, maybe to live, depending on how they go. I put an offer in for this beautiful apartment on like the inner north side of Brisbane like 4 days ago, and it got rejected. And then I put in a higher offer and that got rejected, and it's not worth any more than that. And I'll tell you guys the story. I don't know if, yeah, you can see me okay. So basically it's like an apartment, it's 2 bed plus a study, which is what I really love about it. The apartment right next door. So the same building, same level, like the apartment right next door. The only difference is it's 5 square meters larger, which is like nothing really. But otherwise they're identical. Just sold last week for 625 or 635,000. And my offer on the place next door, which is identical except it's 5 square meters larger, was 680, and that was rejected because it was too low. And so I came back, so they said, no, it's too low, we won't accept anything below 700. And I said, okay, I'm coming back with my final offer, which is 700. And they said, no, it's still too low. But I'm like, you just said, anyway. But it's definitely not worth more than that, so I'm gonna be just sitting back. And hopefully they won't get anything higher than that, because it's not really worth that. And like, considering the exact same apartment right next door just sold for $70,000 less than what they rejected my offer for. So anyway, we are here at the inspection place trying to get a park, and I will film a little bit if I can. Okay, so it's like a nice little street. It's pretty quiet. Change of plan. So the inspection was cancelled and we weren't notified. I contacted the realtor and was like, hi, we're downstairs ready for the inspection. And he goes, I tried to call you. I'm like, I don't answer the phone. I don't talk to people via phone. I am not contactable via phone. I hate talking on the phone. You should have sent me an email and or a text telling me it was cancelled. If you don't get a hold of me, I'm obviously still going to show up because I told you that I would. So I'm like, I'm really off that. Like, 0 out of 10. Leo's hungry, so we're gonna probably go and see if we can get him a bagel, even though we are going to lunch in like an hour. So I've got a brie and chicken. Is there avocado on this? No, I don't think so.
Is that chicken?
I don't think I should have got this one. No, it's chicken. Definitely.
No, it's got skin on it. It looks like ham.
And then he got a bacon and chicken. Give me a cheers. Ding. It was good. Just doing some Gamsat before lunchtime. Windy. Beep. If you want to come over, thank you.
Just take one out.
This guy, he called me to come over with a friend.
Like a round, so like you used to like. Oh, you can talk. I think it's just short a bit. Thanks, mate.
Use the costume and then I just now. There's like 3 green ones. Is it? Just come up to the roof and I'm getting some sun. It's not very hot, but at least I'm getting some vitamin D. You can do some laps?
Yeah.
Still reading this book. I've been reading it for the longest time and I'm just having a snack because all of that lunch was not enough. We're just in the sauna because the pool was a little bit cold and there were kids up there and they were being annoying. Boob update, boob check, boob check. Hi guys, I'm sorry, I completely forgot to update you, but basically I popped on some makeup and then I went and caught up with a friend at the Hilton, and I'm back home now and I just put on some comfy clothes and I'm just keeping my face on just in case. And I've actually started this new series on Netflix called Echoes, and I haven't decided if I like it or not, but it's very like suspenseful and like you want to keep watching it, but I don't know if it's good or not, but I want to watch more. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't know what I feel like. Might have soup, might have a wrap, might have a sandwich, might have a salad. we'll see. I've just heated up a little soup and some bread, and I'm gonna watch some Netflix. I'm also about to, when I finish eating my dinner, I'm going to film a little potty nugget podcast for my Patreon. If you're not subscribed to my Patreon, do yourself a favor. I spill the tea. And I'm basically gonna update you guys on my work, because since my breasts have healed, I'm back at work. So, and I have just some tea. I've got some screenshots, and it's piping hot. Basically, yes, I'm just gonna chill. Leo is out tonight, living his best life. I was just talking on FaceTime to my mum and my brother, who are out whoop whoop at the moment for a national aerobatics competition. My brother is a pilot, and yeah, he did really well today, and he's gonna compete again tomorrow. I totally would have gone, but I really wanted to go to that inspection today, which didn't even end up happening. So, oh well. I had a really good time at lunch, actually. I would highly recommend Yoko in Brisbane if you haven't been.
And they gave me one of the sauces.
We have McDonald's! Not us still being in bed at 11:45. Half our day is gone. It's fine. It's a Sunday. This is my go-to breakfast at the moment: 2 poached eggs with hollandaise sauce and pepper, and my little coconut latte. So I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm going to do some uni work. At the moment I have my thesis document that I need to be working on. I need to be updating my literature review because it's been like a few months since I've updated it with like the current literature that's out there. I also have a document that's going to be a publication, and then a second document that's going to be a publication that's a review paper. So one's a review paper and one is basically on all of my experimental findings from my PhD to date. So that's really fun, but I'm also really overwhelmed. But that's okay. I'm just sitting here doing a lot of reading of different papers. And then I am going to film a TikTok with Leo about my handbags, and I'm going to upload my little podcast potty nugget from this weekend. And then we have a 21st birthday to go to this afternoon. So I'm probably gonna wear what I wore yesterday, just like a black dress and flats, because it's in the afternoon, so it's like kind of casual. But I am really happy that it's like in the afternoon and not in the night, because I'm such an early bird, and yeah, we'll probably only stay for a couple of hours, to be honest, and then I'll come home and try and do a bit of Gamsat. But yes, that's the plan. It's also such a nice day again today. I would love to be up at the pool, but I know I have to do this. Okay, so as I said, we are going out to a 21st birthday. So I'm just gonna put some makeup on my face, Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Wouldn't repurchase. I don't think it does anything special. Probably just the same as moisturizing my face, to be honest. But it does smell nice. Oh, I washed my hair literally yesterday and it's already getting greasy. I hate it here. I'm gonna do Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, which I do love. I will definitely be repurchasing this one. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one. But I'm going for a little bit more full coverage today. So I'm gonna do also Charlotte's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I do like this. It's probably not my favorite. I do also really like the YSL Touche Clay, but I just feel like when I'm wearing Charlotte Tilbury like base products, it's just better to like keep it all, you know, in the same family. I've got a bit more. And I am wanting a new concealer recommendation because I've been using NARS Creamy Custard since Lauren Curtis told me to in like 2012, and I just haven't tried anything else ever, and I'm wanting to branch out. This one is like so dead, there's nothing left in there. I've also seen people on TikTok put on like a full face of the Flawless Filter and then put on their foundation, and like I just put it on at the same time and then mix it together, and I don't really know if that's what you're supposed to do. But this is my NARS Creamy Concealer that I've had for like 10 years. Obviously not the exact same one, I've had to repurchase it a few times, but I do really like it. But I'm just like, what else am I missing out there? Because I do definitely get like concealer creases, and I don't know if that's just my face or what. But and I have gone back to brushes rather than sponges at the moment. So we go to trivia every Wednesday night because I'm obsessed with trivia, and our team is actually really good and we do win a lot, and we get like a whole bunch of like vouchers, and that just means you get like free dinner and free drinks like the next time you come. So like hence we just keep going, and it's so fun. Like I really enjoy the trivia that we go to. And then we saw this new one advertised at this different venue on Thursday. And we were like, oh yeah, like let's try and go there. And the menu looks really good, and it's just like a way more trendy place. And we did so badly. We came 13th out of 15 teams because it like the place we usually go to has history, geography, science, general knowledge, sport, like it's all categorized. And every week there's like something different, and like they're really good questions usually. But at this new place we went to, all of the questions were considered like general knowledge, and I don't know, I feel like so many of them like I just didn't know. Like for example, one of them was like, which 2 sports players last week were seen leaving a venue together and what was the venue? What? And then another question was like, how long is Ann Street in Brisbane City? And it's just like stuff that we just had no idea about what it was. So we did really poorly. So if you guys know of a good trivia in Brisbane, please let me know. Setting my face with Laura Mercier translucent powder as always. It's actually starting to get a little bit overcast, so I'm really hoping that this party doesn't rain because I believe it's outside. I'm gonna do my forehead and my nose and my chin, but I'm gonna do a bit of liquid contour. It's not liquid, it's just like a stick. This is just the Fenty in Amber one, and I am going to use a beauty blender to blend this out. I just curled my lashes, and I'm going in with my Maybelline Sky High, which is my go-to at the moment.
What watch for tonight?
Pardon?
What watch for tonight?
AP.
No.
Don't ask me then.
I want you to see the Batman or Daytona.
No, you wear the Batman every day.
Daytona?
No, the Daytona's mine.
That's not. None of them are yours.
So I'm getting hungry, but the party is about to start, so I am just gonna get dressed. I actually am about to do a little Skype, like a little paid 5-minute situation, and then I'm going to just wear a black dress, the same one that I wore yesterday, and I hope there's gonna be food there, or I might go to McDonald's on the way. I'm not really sure. Okay, so I've just put on the same dress that I was wearing yesterday, and I had to like spot stain clean this. I have no shame. And just because like this is like a conservative neckline dress, and I feel like I don't really have many of those, so I'm definitely going to need to do a little shop where it's just like everyday dresses with like a high, more conservative neckline. This dress is just from Shona Joy, and I wouldn't really, gosh, this looks really bad in that lighting. I swear it's just wet. I wouldn't recommend it because it is pilling like crazy, and it has ever since I bought it, and it's like not worth the couple $100 that I spent on it. But I actually just had like a really productive like 30 minutes. I did a Skype call, I did 3 custom videos, and then like 2 general videos for the OnlyFans page, and so that was really successful. Very happy with that. And I'm starving. I just am craving cake, so I'm gonna head to the birthday party right now. And I cleaned the house, which is nice. I probably should have done a little bit more academic work today, but it's fine. It's a Saturday. I'll see you guys at the party. I'm getting really into the lipsticks lately. This brown is giving 90s Friends. It's Satin Spirit by MAC. I don't know if it's a bit brown for me, but let's go. This is so beautiful. So this is actually Leo's friend's house, and I assume it's in this little tent over here. It's starting to rain, so hopefully that clears up. So pretty. Yeah. Parties that have actual party food and balloons. Look how pretty it is. I am back home now, and for some reason I'm just exhausted. I think I overslept this morning. I didn't wake up properly until like 10 a.m. But I'm just going to have a nice long shower, take off my makeup, put my hair in a bun, and just chill until it's bedtime. I ate a whole bunch of like snack food at the party. There was like nuggets and buns and freckles, like chocolate freckles with the hundreds and thousands of them. They're my favorite. I had about 50 of those. I'm gonna read my book, and I'm getting a little bit of a sore throat. I think it's probably because I've just been talking all day, but I'm paranoid that I'm getting sick. So I'm definitely gonna have an early night tonight, and I have my breast augmentation 4-week follow-up tomorrow morning, nice and early. So that will be good, and yeah. I think I need to make myself a tea. That sounds really good, actually. This is how I know how tired I am. I just went to put a load of washing in, and I put it in the dryer, and now I dropped my watch in the toilet. Ew. You watch, I'm gonna drop my phone in here next. I'm in bed. It's not even 7 p.m. and I'm so content. This is what I want to read, but this is what I'm going to read first until my eyes hurt. These are just some sample Gamsat essays. Corn soup, you already know I could eat this every day for the rest of my life. That and sushi, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so delicious. And I'm watching TikToks and ignoring that. I am just about to go to sleep, and I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.